Hello friends, my name is Michelle Fondin and I'm an author and speaker. And in light of my upcoming book, Enlightened Medicine, Your Power to Get Well Now, at the end of January 2018, I'm going to discuss with you my healthy practices for 2018. It's always funny, at the beginning of the new year, everybody makes their lists, their New Year's lists or their New Year's resolutions. And then, of course, by the end of January, no one is really following those New Year's resolutions anymore. Well, it was really interesting because I was writing my book, Enlightened Medicine, Your Power to Get Well Now, and I've been writing this book for 2 years. I've published other books since then, but for me, it was a really long and arduous process writing about medicine. Even though I wrote The Wheel of Healing with Ayurveda about Ayurvedic medicine, this was a more general book about integrative medicine, about integrating Western medicine and Eastern medicine or other traditional medical practices. And I'm going through the writing of this book and more intensely in the past few months as I've been editing with an editor. And what I realized is that I began to ignore my own healthy practices just because I got so wrapped up in my work. Now, I have a tendency to do that. I have a tendency to get wrapped up in my own work. I love making videos for you guys, and as you've seen, I haven't really been making videos in the past couple of weeks or few weeks where we had Christmas and New Year's and I had family in town. But also, I've been really wrapped up in this editing work for the new book, and so some things take a back seat. I get really wrapped up into my work, and then of course, I start to slip away with my own healthy practices. Believe it or not, me! I write about health and wellness all the time. I teach yoga almost on a daily basis, every day except for Wednesday, sometimes on Sunday, sometimes not on Sunday, just depending. So I'm doing yoga every day. But I really like to get in a cardio workout, do weightlifting 3 days a week, just light weights. I don't do anything heavy, any heavy lifting. But I made the decision at the beginning of 2018 that I need to put myself first. And this is really hard for me to do, being a caretaker and a healer, someone who likes to take care of other people. It's hard for me to put myself first, really and truly it is. And I made the decision that if I didn't put myself first, if I didn't put my health first, that I was going to suffer later on in life. And I've already seen the symptoms of sitting down and writing and editing and not being as active as I would like to be because I've been so involved in this work. So as a result, I gained a few pounds. I'm not happy about that. I have immediate plans to lose that weight, so I've been working on that for the past 2 weeks, and here are some of the practices that I use in order to do that. Now, this doesn't mean that this video is only about weight loss or only about eating. It's about healthy practices in general. So as an Ayurvedic practitioner, as a yoga and meditation teacher, I need to practice what I preach. It's so important. Even for physicians, it's the old saying, the old adage from Hippocrates that says, physician, heal thyself, or doctor, heal thyself. In other words, you need to walk your talk. And for me as well, and that was really important to me, that I really need to walk my talk. So as excited as I am about the book that's upcoming, and I have another book on the chakras that's upcoming, that's already complete. The only thing I need to do is edit the audiobook. My publisher is doing the rest. Once March hits, there'll be a lot of publicity that I need to do for the book. But other than that, that book is pretty much done. This book, Enlightened Medicine, takes a lot more work. But what I made the decision to do is take the first couple of hours of the day and really focus on myself first. And that's what I would suggest you do too, is if you need to wake up earlier, wake up earlier. Make 2018 and beyond and the rest of your life about putting your health first and foremost before anything else. Everything else can wait. Honestly, when I look back at the end of my life, when I look back to my life, I'm not going to be sitting there thinking, I wish I worked more. I wish I made more money. I wish I had more things. I'm going to look back and say, how has my health been for the past 70, 80, 90, 100 years? Have I spent time with the people I love? Have I spent quality time with them? Have I been good to people? Have I served people well? So that's really what I'm going to be looking at. It's that quality of life. It's the quality of life with the people that I love and humanity. It's not about how many things can I cram into one day. In the morning, I generally start with a reading that I do for myself. It's a spiritual reading. So I do some spiritual reading, I do some angel cards, I do some meditation in the morning. I usually take about a half an hour to meditate. And then I eat something little. And after that time, the trend that I've been doing is getting my workout in right after that time. Now, understand that if you work, you have to wake up a little bit easier, but you know this. You know that if you don't get your workout in right away in the day, chances are it's never going to come later in the day. Now, this can be super overwhelming for me, especially if I have a lot of things to do on my to-do list. It can be so overwhelming to think like, I need to get my workout in, and I have a billion things I have to do today. I don't have time for this, or I might be a little tired in the morning. And if I'm tired, then I really don't feel motivated to go work out. But I've made it a point that I need to come first. My health needs to come first in the day. And all I really need to think about is the next 12 hours or 24 hours. Just think about today. What can I do today to maximize my health and well-being? So what I've started to do is create a workout plan so that I stick to it. I like running. Running for me is really the most effective in weight loss and in maintaining my weight. For some reason, after 40, it's a lot harder to maintain weight. The weight does tend to creep up a little bit faster than in my 30s or 20s. So it's maintaining that weight and losing the weight from the holidays or from sitting a lot because I'm writing that I need to lose. And so that is what I need to do. I need to get in an intense cardio workout, and then I take the 15 minutes after that to do some weightlifting. Now, it could be arms, abs, legs, but I only take 15 minutes to do that, but I'm not taking breaks. I'm doing interval training where I might work on 2 different moves and then do 2 to 3 sets of those moves and then move on to another pair of moves that I alternately do. And I do that non-stop for 15 minutes. So when I go to the gym, generally I'm either on the treadmill running. It's been super cold. I don't know where you live, but here in the DC area, and I know in the northern part of the United States, it's been really cold. It's been a bitter cold winter so far. Things are warming up a little bit, but it's been bitter cold, and I really like to exercise outside, which I was able to do today because it did warm up to 60 degrees. But other than that, I've been at the gym or at home working out. I do have a treadmill at home. So if I go to the gym, I'm running. I'm usually running a 5K. I don't run very fast. I have never run very fast. So I'm usually doing a 12 to 13 minute mile, but I get it done. I actually do finish it. In my late 20s, I was able to run a 10-minute mile, and that's pretty much the fastest I ever got. Ever, and probably will be the fastest that I ever get in the future. I'm not too concerned with speed. I like endurance. I like to be able to last, to build up to 3, 4, or 5 miles. So I'll do that. It'll take me about 36 to 37 minutes to do a 5K. And then after that, I'll do my weightlifting for 15 minutes. And then I'm done with my workout, carry on with the rest of the day. Then I alternate that with doing a stationary bike at the gym and the elliptical machine. So I'll do that intensely, again, for about 35 to 45 minutes. And if it's a day off from weight training, I'll take that time off and go to the jacuzzi, go to the pool. And if it is a weight training day, then again, I finish that workout with about 15 minutes of weight training. And in between, I like to mix it up a bit. Like yesterday, I went and did a Zumba type class. They call it Latin XD, which was totally kick butt. I love dancing, and I know Latin dance. I know salsa, merengue, cha-cha, bachata, but I will tell you that this class totally kicked my butt. It's because the movements are so fast and they change so frequently. So I liked it. I like the music. I like the energy. It was just really hard for me, but I did it. I did it for the whole 60 minutes. So mind you, every single day though, I'm doing yoga, but I don't count yoga as my workout because my body has gotten so used to yoga that I could gain 100 pounds and still do yoga every day. Meaning like my body metabolism doesn't change because I do yoga. I've just been doing it for so long and doing it consistently for so long that that's not a game changer for me as far as getting my cardiovascular system strong and weight training and losing weight that I need to lose now or maintaining weight. So I do that. Another thing that I've adopted that I actually adopted probably about 8 months ago, I've been on and off this app. It's MyFitnessPal. You're probably familiar with it. If you're not familiar with it, it's a free app you can download onto your smartphone. Everything is free. It's community-based. So there is virtually every single food known to man on this app. So you can log in your food. Now, for me, again, after 40, it's accountability to what you are eating and just awareness. It's awareness to how many calories are in this thing, how many calories are in this thing. Now, honestly, I know there are so many freaking diets out there. There's like paleo and there's Atkins and there's gluten-free and there's all these very different diets that are out there. But in the end, it comes down to calories in and calories out. That is it. It's about how many calories is your body burning versus how many calories your body is taking in. It's a lot more complicated than that on very subtle levels. So like building muscle versus burning fat. So it can get really complicated. But if you're just talking about I need to stay healthy and I need to lose about 10 to 20 pounds, track your calorie count, track your fat intake, track your sugar intake on MyFitnessPal. And honestly, it kind of dumbs it down for you. It kind of gives you a number. You really shouldn't have more sodium than this, more sugar, more fats, whatever. And so for me, it's just accountability. It's being accountable to myself. Yeah, it's super annoying to log things in, like log in every single day, but you do get used to it. So if you stick to it for like 90 days, it just becomes a habit. And like anything good, habits take time. It's going to take 6 to 9 weeks for you to really integrate any healthy habit into your life. Try not to give up before then. So for me, it's been really helpful. And what I've had to toy around with on MyFitnessPal is my activity level versus calories per day. So right now, I've actually taken my calories per day, free calories per day, I've taken it down to 1,300 calories, which might seem low. However, what I do is I do enough activity to take that back up to about 1,600 calories or 1,650. Now for me, that's enough. I'm active, but again, my metabolism is not super fast. So because it's not super fast, I have a tendency to gain weight if I'm not paying attention. So it's about understanding how many calories your body can handle to not gain weight and put on the pounds. And that's why I really like MyFitnessPal. Another thing that I do, and I've done this forever and ever, is drink tons of water. And I drink reverse osmosis water or distilled water. So those are the two options. Also deionized water, which if you read my book, Enlightened Medicine, when it comes out, I really go over the differences between reverse osmosis, deionized, distilled. What are the differences? What are the benefits? But I drink a ton of water. Now here's the thing. You should be drinking about half of your body weight in ounces of water. So if you weigh 150, daily you should be drinking 70 ounces of water. Now, if you drink caffeine or caffeinated beverages, you need to actually drink more than that amount because caffeinated beverages cause you to urinate more. So they're diuretics. They cause you to pee more. So your body actually does need more liquid. Can you count teas, coffees, sodas? Never drink soda. Ever. Never, ever, 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 never, never, never. There's really no place in a healthy lifestyle for soda. Ever. It's completely empty calories. It's bad for you. Even the diet stuff is worse for you, but the sugar is bad for you. Soda water that's completely just water that's carbonated. I mean, yeah, okay, but anything that's soda-based that has any type of sugar in it or any type of saccharin or artificial flavoring, artificial color, artificial anything, stay away from it. It's empty calories. It's not good for you. But if you have any other beverages that you want to count toward water, technically speaking, you could do that. If you're drinking iced tea that's decaffeinated, for example, yeah, you could count that toward your water. A lot of people like to flavor, like I'm drinking right now, which I don't have it right here. I thought I had it right near the camera. But I'm drinking hot lemon water with a little touch of honey. And it's just because I've been talking so much. I've been doing these audiobooks, and recording audiobooks takes a lot of energy. And my throat has been a little bit scratchy because I've been just talking so much on video and on audio. And so I've been drinking that, and so yeah, I can count that toward my water. It's water with lemon and honey. The fourth practice that I've been doing is making sure that I'm getting to bed at the same time every night and waking up at the same time every morning. Sleep is crucial. We really abuse our bodies when we don't get enough sleep, and for me, it's just I have to be in bed by 10:30 most nights. Now, yeah, if I'm out, if there's an occasional dinner out or an event out and I need to get to bed later, that's fine. But as a general rule, I'm in bed by 10:15, asleep by 10:30. That's really the way I operate. That is the Ayurvedic recommendation of sleep. And then I get up at 5:30. So I have a good rounded 7 hours or so. Sometimes it's 5:45, but a good 7 to 7.5 hours of sleep. So I feel well rested for the next day. So those are some of the disciplinary practices that I'm doing for 2018. I'm focusing on myself and my health first, so nothing will get in the way of that workout. Nobody, no phone call, no text, no email, nobody can get in the way of that workout. I need to focus on me first. I get my meditation in, I get my yoga in every day, I get my healthy eating in, and I'm tracking my calories even when I don't want to, because believe me, there are times when I absolutely do not want to. My son's birthday is on January 23rd, but he's going back to college, so we made this killer homemade organic chocolate cake. It is the best chocolate cake in the universe, and it is so decadent and amazing and scrumptious that we still have that cake. So I had to put in all the ingredients into my Fitness Pal, calculate about how many slices would be a small slice, and I have to log that in when I eat it. I absolutely have to, because then I'm just lying to myself. And so I didn't want to. I didn't really want to calculate that beautiful, wonderful, scrumptious chocolate cake, but I had to. I had to hold myself accountable for my actions in my health, because if I don't do it, no one else is going to do it for me. So I cheer you on for 2018 and beyond for the rest of your life to focus on your healthy practices first. And then comes everybody else. If you don't come first, who is going to make you come first? Nobody else is going to do it but you. So I wish you many blessings for the new year, for the upcoming year, and for the rest of your life. Please subscribe to my channel below, share this video with friends, family, and your dog. Please support me on Patreon. I don't get paid for making these videos. www.patreon.com/Michelle S. Fondin, and I will see you in the next video.